Over the last 5 years, over the life of the strategic framework, I think the university has achieved an enormous amount in terms of its external engagement. To illustrate that success, I think I would highlight the fact that we are one of the top universities in the UK for the proportion of our academic publications that are co-authored with international partners. And I think that speaks to the inherent internationalism within the faculty and the degree to which they pursue their research interests on an international scale. If I was to point to other areas where I think we've done well, I think the university has been part of some of the really big economic development partnerships that have emerged over the last few years. So Sensor City now is on our Copperas Hill site, and that's a university enterprise zone project jointly run with the University of Liverpool. And I think that has come directly out of the specialist expertise that we have here at John Moores University in sensor technology. And I think that that's one of the brightest lights on the present landscape within the city region for economic growth and development. And then finally, I would also point to our arts and cultural partnerships. I mean, we used to have, ad hoc occasional relationships with arts and cultural organisations in the city, and in the last 5 years, we've really put those onto a much more formal setting. And I think with the embedded posts that we've got in organisations like Tate Liverpool, I think we've been able to really strengthen the co-creative and the student engagement aspects of those partnerships and to enrich the cultural life of the city that we all benefit from. I would point to 5 main drivers. The first is the role that we play as a university in the cultural and social life of the city region. I mean, we add value in tremendous ways to the livability of people's lives here in the city region. I think a second one is that we make a very strong contribution as a business standing by itself to economic development within the city region, but in particular to areas around innovation and entrepreneurship and technological change. I think we're a real catalyst for a lot of the kind of development that the university needs to see. I think thirdly, we also have a very positive role to play, I think, in social justice and in bringing opportunity to communities, bringing culture and knowledge into communities through our public engagement program that raises everyone's boat within the city region. Fourthly, because we're not just a provincial university, I think our global footprint is considerable and it's growing. And I think we have a position in the city region whereby we broker partnerships and knowledge and engagement of partners in other countries around the world. And then finally, I think we're making an increasingly strong contribution to public policy and debate, whether that be around the provision of healthcare, the future of policing services, the role of charitable organisations within society. All of these things we study, we conduct research on, and we engage in public policy debates to enrich our understanding of the plurality of our society. We will be looking to extend our position here in the city region in a myriad of ways over the next 5 years, through offering ourselves as the partner of choice for industry who are looking to develop their staff through degree apprenticeships, through to continuing to innovate with our arts and cultural partners and making the Liverpool city region a better place to live. I think also we are keenly aware that we live in a city that's having some success, but where there are also very marked areas of social deprivation. And the school improvement agenda within the Liverpool city region is one that we've been studying very closely, and it's one that we think we can make a strong contribution to, in addition to the outreach work and the other school engagement activities that we do, training teachers and so on. So I think you're likely to see the university step into the school improvement arena in a considered way over the next few months. In addition to that, I think we want to harness the power of our staff and student body and their interests in volunteering. We intend to repurpose the Foundation for Citizenship, launched by Lord David Alton 20 years ago, but we're going to relaunch that in early 2018, really to give an umbrella structure to the social force of the university, its staff and students within our community. It's never been more important, in our view, for students to graduate with a degree of cultural literacy and a degree of understanding of other cultures in the world, and with experiences that will prepare them for the life choices that they will face in our increasingly globalized and possibly also increasingly fractured and contentious world in the 21st century. So we're looking to increase the number of opportunities, many of them funded, for our students to take a period of study overseas or to undertake an internship overseas. We will be continuing to encourage our staff to engage in international research collaboration. We want to launch a network of modern civic universities like us, with partners in Asia, partners in the United States and in other key regions of the world, drawing those partners together to discuss mutual areas of interest and concern. So in these and in other ways, we will be strengthening our approach and interest in becoming more of an international university than perhaps we've ever been in our almost 200-year history.